From growing a B2C brand in Iron Tribe to now growing another business-to-consumer brand in Glow, and seeing all kinds of companies come through Velocity trying to sell to consumers, it's clear that the marketplace is more competitive than ever. And so it comes down to, do you have a supreme experience, a first-class customer experience, and do you have a customer acquisition strategy that's not just about you and your talent, but it leverages technology, social media, and all the different tracking systems and mechanisms out there to automate your marketing and scale your customer experience to more people.
You can see it from the street, it's got curb appeal, and so I think that will be really good, and that'll be a big win for us. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really small, tight-knit restaurant. You see a lot of these restaurants that do that. A lot of times in the past, there would be restaurants that maybe were massive in terms of 10,000 square feet, and the scope or the attention is stretched really thin. So for us to be able to really make sure that every guest in those 75 or 70 seats are taken care of, and they're given the best that we have to offer.
So I've just come to this realization that the marketplace is savage. It doesn't care if you've been born with a silver spoon. It doesn't care if you had a tough upbringing. All it cares about is, are you going to give me the customer experience that you promised me in your messaging? And if you do, they're going to talk great about you. They're going to talk great online on social media. They're going to talk great to their neighbor when they're hanging out in their house or in their neighborhood.
A lot of places tend to put service on the back burner. You see a lot of these restaurants where the chef is the owner-operator, and so there's so much attention and focus that's put and placed on the kitchen and the items that the service, or the customer service for that matter, is neglected. And so we're going to really make sure that the customer service is there. And then sometimes you also see great customer service with white tablecloth, and you don't need to have that. And so one of the things that we were really trying to do was give that white tablecloth service on a wooden table.
You've got a dinner or a family reunion or something, and you're like, oh, I don't want to, by the time I get in the car, drive to the salon, wait at the salon, get back home, deal with rush hour traffic. I've got 3 kids in the back seat, at least I do. And it's just too much work, and then we don't do it.
Yes, and you know what? I think women always put themselves last, right? And they always think about themselves like in the very last minute.
Yes.
And so this helps them, think about themselves. They can stay home. They can have their kids running around while they get these services done.
And if you don't deliver it, they're going to talk poorly about you. And that is the key. So how do you leverage it? Well, referrals will happen, word of mouth will happen. The shiny object doesn't always win. A lot of the offline stuff wins for you. But online, you've got to spend 2 out of every $3 you're going to spend on marketing on documenting the great customer experience stories. Documenting them with your camera, documenting them with audio, documenting them with blogs, and then spending the other $1 out of the 3 on distributing them, but also distributing them for free through your CRM system, through organic social media, etc. That is the winning strategy you're seeing all of the brands that you've seen in Birmingham do well, like Shipt, for instance.
So a great conversational piece is that our table and our bar top is actually the wood that came out of the space.
Yeah.
So when we demoed, we found that we looked at some of the wood and we said, wow, this is amazing, this is pine. When we took that wood and they're basically planking it, they're doing and treating it and doing everything that's needed. And so that would be a really nice a really nice addition to the space and already what's going on. So.
Well, cool.
Yeah,
well, good luck with everything, and see you at the tasting on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to it. At the end of the day, do you fulfill the customer experience that you're selling, and can you sell the ability to sell that enough to get a critical mass and win? And that's what it comes down to, and that's the difference between winning and losing.